Cupcakes, tiny cakes of joy. Cupcakes are small, but they are full of flavor. They are fun to make and even more fun to eat. Cupcakes are perfect for parties or a tasty treat. You can make them with friends or surprise someone special. Baking cupcakes is easy. Let's get started. What we need: cupcake ingredients. First, we need ingredients. These are the things we mix together. Each ingredient plays a special role in making our cupcakes delicious and perfect. Let's take a closer look at each one. For yummy cupcakes, we need flour, which makes the cupcakes fluffy. Flour is the foundation of our cupcakes, giving them structure and lightness. Sugar makes them sweet. It not only adds sweetness, but also helps in browning and creating a tender texture. Eggs hold everything together. They provide moisture, richness, and help in binding all the ingredients. Butter makes them soft and rich. It adds a wonderful flavor and a tender crumb to the cupcakes. Milk adds moisture. It helps to create a smooth batter and ensures that the cupcakes are not dry. Baking powder helps them rise. It acts as a leavening agent, making the cupcakes light and airy. Without it, our cupcakes would be dense and heavy, and vanilla extract adds a lovely flavor. It enhances the overall taste of the cupcakes, giving them a delightful aroma and a hint of sweetness. For the frosting, we need butter to make it creamy. The butter provides a rich and smooth base for the frosting, making it easy to spread and giving it a delicious taste. Powdered sugar to make it sweet and smooth. It dissolves easily, ensuring that the frosting is not grainy and has a perfect consistency. Milk to help mix it. The milk thins out the frosting to the right consistency, making it easy to pipe or spread on the cupcakes. And vanilla extract for flavor. Just like in the cupcake batter, the vanilla extract in the frosting adds a wonderful flavor that complements the sweetness of the sugar and the richness of the butter. Now we have everything. Let's make some cupcakes. With all our ingredients ready, we can start mixing and baking. The process is fun and rewarding, and soon we'll have delicious cupcakes to enjoy. So put on your apron, gather your tools, and let's get baking. Mixing magic. Making the batter. Let's make the batter. The batter is the heart of any cupcake, and getting it just right is crucial. Today, we'll take you through each step to ensure your batter is perfect every time. From creaming the butter and sugar to adding the final touches of milk and vanilla, every step is important. So let's dive in and start mixing. Batter is the mix that becomes the cupcake. It's a blend of wet and dry ingredients that, when combined, create a smooth, creamy mixture. This mixture will rise and bake into a delicious, fluffy cupcake. The key to a good batter is balance. Too much of one ingredient can throw off the entire recipe. So let's start with the basics. First, cream together the butter and sugar. This step is crucial because it helps to incorporate air into the batter, making the cupcakes light and fluffy. Use room temperature butter for the best results. Creaming the butter and sugar should take about 3-5 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the mixture is pale and fluffy. If you're using a stand mixer, use the paddle attachment. If you're doing it by hand, a wooden spoon works just fine. Use a mixer or a big spoon and your muscles. Mixing by hand can be a bit of a workout, but it's worth it. The more you mix, the more air you incorporate into the batter. If you're using a mixer, start on a low speed and gradually increase to medium. This helps to prevent the butter and sugar from flying out of the bowl. Remember, patience is key. Take your time and make sure everything is well combined. Mix until it's light and fluffy. This is a good indication that enough air has been incorporated into the batter. The mixture should be smooth and free of lumps. If you see any lumps, keep mixing until they're gone. This step is important because it sets the foundation for the rest of the batter. A well-creamed butter and sugar mixture will result in a better texture for your cupcakes. Next, add the eggs one at a time. Adding the eggs one at a time ensures that they are fully incorporated into the batter. If you add them all at once, the batter can become too wet and difficult to mix. Crack each egg into a separate bowl before adding it to the batter. This way, you can check for any shell fragments and ensure the egg is fresh. Mix well after each addition. Mix well after each egg. This step is important because it helps to create a smooth, cohesive batter. If the eggs are not fully incorporated, the batter can become lumpy and uneven. Take your time and make sure each egg is fully mixed in before adding the next one. This will result in a smoother, more consistent batter. Now add the dry ingredients, flour and baking powder. Mix until just combined. Don't overmix. Overmixing can cause the gluten in the flour to develop, resulting in tough, dense cupcakes. To avoid this, mix the dry ingredients in just until you no longer see any streaks of flour. It's okay if the batter is a little lumpy at this stage. The lumps will work themselves out as the batter rests. Finally, add the milk and vanilla extract. These ingredients add moisture and flavor to the batter. Pour the milk in slowly while mixing on a low speed. This helps to prevent the batter from becoming too runny. The vanilla extract adds a subtle sweetness and enhances the overall flavor of the cupcakes. Mix until everything is smooth and well combined. Mix until everything is smooth. Our batter is ready. At this point, the batter should be smooth, creamy, and free of lumps. It should have a light, airy texture and a pale color. If the batter looks too thick, you can add a little more milk, a tablespoon at a time, until it reaches the desired consistency. Now, your batter is ready to be poured into cupcake liners and baked to perfection. Enjoy your delicious homemade cupcakes. Baking time. Cupcake cooking. Now pour the batter into cupcake liners. Fill them about 2/3 full. Put the cupcakes in a preheated oven. Bake for 18 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Once baked, let the cupcakes cool completely before frosting. Section 5. Frosting fun, making it creamy. Welcome to the most delightful part of our baking journey. Today, we're diving into the world of frosting, where creativity meets deliciousness. Get ready to transform your cakes and cupcakes into colorful, creamy masterpieces. Now it's time for the best part, frosting. This is where the magic happens, and your baked goods come to life with flavor and color. First, beat the butter until it's smooth. This step is crucial because it ensures that your frosting will be creamy and free of lumps. Use a hand mixer or a stand mixer and beat the butter on medium speed until it becomes light and fluffy. Gradually add the powdered sugar, just a little at a time. This helps to incorporate the sugar evenly and prevents it from flying out of the bowl. Continue to mix on low speed until the sugar is fully combined with the butter. Mix well after each addition. This step is important to ensure that your frosting is smooth and consistent. Take your time and make sure each addition is fully mixed before adding more sugar. Add the milk and vanilla extract. These ingredients add flavor and help to achieve the perfect consistency. Pour them in slowly while continuing to mix on low speed. Mix until the frosting is light and fluffy. This is the key to a perfect frosting texture. It should be airy and easy to spread, making it ideal for decorating your baked creations. Finally, choose your favorite food coloring and make the frosting any color you like. This is where you can let your imagination run wild. Whether you want a classic white frosting or a vibrant rainbow, the choice is yours. Mix the color in thoroughly, and your frosting is ready to use. Section 6. Cupcake decorating, swirls, and sprinkles. Finally, the fun part, frosting and decorating. You can use a knife to spread the frosting, or use a piping bag for fancy swirls. Sprinkles make everything better. Add your favorite sprinkles on top of the frosting. Section 7. Cupcake tips, secrets for success. Here are some tips for perfect cupcakes. Use fresh ingredients. Don't overmix the batter. Let the cupcakes cool completely before frosting. Use a piping bag for fancy frosting swirls. Get creative with sprinkles and decorations. Section 8. Oops, cupcake mistakes to avoid. Even the best bakers make mistakes. Here are some common ones to avoid. Over-mixing the batter can make the cupcakes tough. Over-baking will make them dry. Frosting warm cupcakes will melt the frosting. Don't worry if you make a mistake. Baking is all about learning and having fun. Section 9. Time to bake. You can do it. Now you know how to make delicious cupcakes. It's time to try it yourself. Gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and get baking. Remember, baking is all about having fun. So relax, enjoy the process, and don't be afraid to experiment. Happy baking!